Yes, stay tuned, alright? We should have some good games on our end. We might have some changes with our last game tonight, unfortunately. There were some conditions that couldn't be controlled, but we'll have to wait and see. Until then, it seems like they started drafting without my call, but so be it. Let's head on into the draft. Alright, and there is the aforementioned draft. Now we can see already Berserk starting off with a Shen ban. We did see Shen being one of the primary champions that Sheepy is playing. And as we speak, I might update some things. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, what are these words popping up, Jansen? I wonder. There is Berserk. There they are. Alright. So we have the Bard ban here. Sint getting banned out. He's also a really great trash from what we've seen in the Eden Grand Tournament as well. So I'm looking forward to see what other supports he has in his pocket if Thresh doesn't get banned out. Next ban on Besta for Berserk. That's a surprising one. Sheepy pulled this out yesterday. Didn't do all that great, but he didn't do too bad either. So yeah, a strong champion to take away from the pool. I would imagine Oblivion to ban Evelyn maybe, for Locke maybe Senna, for Sinister. Sinister is a very good Senna player as well. I didn't have time to thank all of you for joining us today on stream. I hope you enjoy what we have planned and you're enjoying the series in general. Don't forget to do your pick'ems on the Discord, alright guys? Yes, eggs in the chat, eggs in the chat. Alright, some nice new faces here today. Who do you think will win this, guys? Berserk, they've been a team for a while, and we actually saw Oblivion play yesterday, so you do have a bit of a taste for them. Looks like we have some Berserk supporters in chat, good to see. We also see the Twitch ban, that's interesting. Fair enough. Oblivion's AD carry is a Twitch player after all, but Berserk have the first pick, and Sinister likes to play the Twitch as well. Let's see, is Senna left open? Is Evelyn left open? There's a lot of picks here. They are. Wow. I would imagine Senna first pick to be locked in here for Berserk. Something along that lines. They could also go for the Jhin, but I don't think Jhin first is actually a good pick in general. Let's see. I made a coffee, but I left it on the other side. One moment. Alright, Jarvan first pick here. It will be chosen right away by Berserk. So that's lock on Jarvan. I don't think we've seen him play this before. So let's see how he does. Also have Azir here for Oblivion. It's their mid laner's preferred pick. Let's see. Curious why they're taking so long. They're trying to think about jungle picks. I think Trundle or a Mumu was fine as well, I guess. Yeah, they both do pretty well into Jarvan, and we did see the Trundle pick up yesterday from Sniper. Sorry, I'm kind of typing to some other teams here while waiting for the picks. Let's see here. Vladimir being picked up for Berserk. For Aspect, I'm not too sure if I've seen him play that before. It's a strong pick, or is it Azakana in mid lane? It might be Azakana in mid and Aspect in the top. They do tend to swap around sometimes, these guys. So yeah, Vladimir for Azakana, good late game scaler, does really well with Jarvan as well if they can get a good ult across. I think Azir should have the upper hand in that matchup, and with Amumu's ganks they could try and prioritize against this Vladimir. But will Jarvan be there to save the day? Let's find out. Oblivion locking in the Zeri. A good strong late game carry. And Thresh being locked in as well for Berserk. So far Berserk picking Thresh as support, that would have been expected. The Jarvan from lock, we haven't seen this in a really long time, so it's nice to see it being pulled out, to be honest. Curious as to the next bans here. Darius up next to be banned against Aspect. I think it's a fair ban. I would really like to see the Senna ban. I think if Berserk are allowed to play Senna in this matchup, it's pretty monstrous. They have a lot of heals and shields coming out of Senna, including the damage. That's going to help Vladimir, going to help Jarvan. A lot of control between Senna and Thresh as well. So I think Oblivion are kind of forced to ban it, but if not, I could totally see a Jhin coming out from Berserk. I think he does well into the Azir, into the Zeri. Jhin can ult earlier on and sort of damage Azir just before the fight if possible. So let's see here, last ban from Oblivion, what would it be? Fun fact as well, Berserk are getting coached by Nano Attack. Some people in the community would know this face. He was on a popular team, the Waffle Warriors, who made it all the way to quarterfinals last LCM. So it's nice to see he's still in the scene. Oblivion opts to ban Jhin over the Senna. That's crazy in my eyes, but sure. I mean, Jhin is a strong laning AD carry. But yeah, I think Senna just makes Berserk's team comp just so much better in my opinion, but let's see. Let's see. There's also the question of which support Oblivion would pick, and with Jungle Amumu, they could go for something like Melio here. They could go for, dare I say, Lulu. But this is Gameable playing here in support. He usually likes the more aggressive picks. I don't think it does that well with Zeri. I think usually you want that Enchanter support, but... Is it a Zeri Zillion angle? Okay. Well, it's nice to see Gameable sort of branching out here. It's a new support pickup for him. So Zillion being picked here for the Zeri. Let's see what Berserk's last two picks will be before we get into the last pick. Okay. So, sorry, in all my talking, I was not expecting the Smolder pickup. Let's see. So, Smolder and Senna kind of do similar things, right? Smolder does get that scaling. I think it's a bit selfish to go Smolder here. And why am I saying that? Well, Berserk already have Vladimir, which is kind of a very gold heavy champion. So I don't really see Berserk winning too much of the earlier fights, I must admit. Of course, Oblivion, do they fare better? I think Amumu does bring a bit more than Jarvan early on in damage. Am I wrong to say that? I don't know. Zeri might bring more damage than Smolder. I would hope she does. Especially around level 6. I can't see a way that Smolder ever out DPS's Zeri in that point. So yeah, let's see how that goes. And we also get the Mordekaiser top lane against the Cho'Gath. So Mordekaiser for Sheepy. Today he's going to be playing a champion he's more comfortable with. Mordekaiser against Cho'Gath. Kind of a 50-50 lane, I think. I'm not too sure who wins that one outright. Judging from these two drafts here, I'm not really 100% sure. We can start. Alright. The game is starting now. Let's see how it goes. And meanwhile, guys, in the chat, what do you think about our current lineups? Looks pretty strong from both ends. I think very hard to pick a clear winner. Zeri wants to scale, Azir wants to scale. I mean, Mordekaiser is fine to gank for, but getting ahead on a Cho'Gath, I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's not the game winner. Smolder could be scary for Oblivion because they don't really have a clear way to deny him. And Vladimir, I mean, you know, it's Azakhan on Vladimir. That's the benefit here. He might try to push his boundaries and sort of die a million times, which is a good thing for Oblivion. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, he still does really well on this champion. It's a strong pick as well. Now, Jarvan in this comp. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much you can do, right? Who are you going to gank? The Azir, maybe. You could pressure mid lane a bit, but it's a Vladimir. So, I mean, what's Vladimir gonna bring to the table in that gank? He could try to gank for his bot lane. He has a Thresh. But, I mean, you know, Zilean just drops the bombs, maybe. You know, I think realistically, bot lane is maybe the only gank he can maybe get. But Zilean could play it really well as well. I mean, the move speed can displace his knock-up and a lot of these things as well. So yeah, let's see how it goes. The game should be starting soon, and there it is. So stay tuned, guys. Let's see how it goes. Oi, oi, oi. The black screen of death. Alright, game has begun. Let's see it, guys. Woo! Alright. Somebody forgot to make the icons. I wonder who that person is. Well, we have...
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And... Oblivion, where are you? There you go. Alright. Fantastic. So guys, let's see it how it goes. Will Oblivion get some revenge? Yeah. If Oblivion can get a win, that would be nice for them, of course. Coming off yesterday's defeat. No one likes to lose, of course. But yeah, I'm sure everyone wants to try his best. Everyone wants to win. At the end of the day, it's a competition. What am I doing with these portraits? Oh my gosh. Alright. Do we get an early invade, perhaps? Let's see, let's see. We see Locke and Azakana there just dropping the ward to see where Sniper is starting. So, game one. Let's see it, guys. Let's see it, let's see it. This should be a pretty good match. Overall, I think fairly balanced across the board. I would expect Berserk to be a bit better here. They've been an organization for longer. They've known each other for longer. While Oblivion are just kind of this ragtag bunch that came from our Discord. So yeah. Let's see, let's see. I mean, ragtag bunches have surprised in the past. I'll never forget when Heartstuck beat Agony in a finals. That was some time ago, at least 2 years. But yeah, let's see. Havoc has been really a good performance on Team Oblivion. Sadly though, he's facing, I think, one of the better bot lanes of this whole event. Synth and Sinister, look at that. Oh my gosh. I'm just glazing you, Havoc. You can't do this to me. Oh. Alright, well, we're off to a great start indeed. Synth the GOAT on his Thresh. Synth indeed. Guys, look out for Synth throughout this event. He's gonna be a really good support player. He's gonna hit those Qs, especially if he's on Bard. He's had some beautiful Bard arts in the past. Yeah, let's see here. We see Locke is around bot side and his bot lane was already winning. This could be a chance for Havoc to cry. I'm not even joking. He has no sums. Oblivion don't have any wards at all. And no pings at all. Like, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Ah, man. I'm sorry, Havoc. I'm really sorry for what we're about to see. Another amazing Q hit by Sinister. This could look like a double kill. Sinister gets one. I can't watch. That's two. Oh, yo, 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 yo. 3-0 for Sinister. Wow, 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 wow. What a way to start the game. I was expecting the bot lane to be the strong suit here of this game. A bit rough to start off. I'm surprised they didn't expect that at all, to be honest. They should have known better. Oh well. Give it up to Sint, guys. The Thresh Bard God of Malta. Hitting those Qs like you hit your children. No, I'm joking. Please don't report me. Yeah, but no, Sint, fantastic job. At least my prediction about mid and top is true. Not really much happening here. Both Cho and Mordekaiser can't really do much to each other from what I can tell, but... And in mid lane as well, Azir and Vlad both want gold, both want to scale. Let's see here. Amumu with the first gank, Sniper lands the Q. Stun goes out, Azagana falling low. Azagana procs his W, phase rush is hit. Sniper goes in for the second Q but forced to flash out. Perhaps a bit of miscommunication here. I'm pretty sure Midoriya and Sniper maybe could have gotten that kill there. But they chose to deny the escape. Sorry, to allow the escape, and Vlad does walk freely there. Nice to see Sniper getting on board. Almost hitting that Q. Sint with another Q thrown there. Do we have any saving graces? Well, we see Izuku Midoriya getting ahead in CS, but I don't even finish my sentence and Sint is there to make a difference. He flashes, he Qs, he hits the Q into another kill for his team. Guys, Sint is a madman. What a beast, honestly. Submitting 4 out of 4 of his team's kills. Insane. You can't give this guy trash. You really can't. There's Dragon on top as well. Gonna be secured by Locke. Honestly, when you have a team like this as a jungler, it's the dream, right? You don't really need to do much. You just farm around and take objectives. It's looking a bit doomed, But the saving grace is Azir, guys. I really believe in Azir. This champion is a really strong champion. He can do miracles, he can displace Sinister. He can displace the Vladimir perhaps as well. One bad engage from Locke and Azir can send that Jarvan flying. So let's see, here comes Sniper on the backside. Could this be the first gank? It is. Sinister gets stunned. No flash is available. There's the second stun coming out by Sniper. The lantern was enough to deter the gank. But some good damage and good pressure from Maltese Sniper there. He does manage to make the Berserk bot lane back off. Grubs will be spawning soon. Let's see who does decide to play for them. Oi, oi, oi. Void grabs have spawned, guys. Here it is, our first potentially big team fight. We see both junglers do have their level 6 already. Oh my god, BLW, I remember you guys. Alright, let's see it here. Look at that, Locke gets stunned up. But Sin throws the lantern and it does save Locke. Here comes Sheepy with a flash, a great engage onto Sint. And Sint goes down as multi-sniper secures the kill. Now is it a bit too much? Sniper does fall, denying their ability to take grabs after. But let's see, Locke goes in, he's falling low. Midoriya has fully stacked lethal tempo on this Azir. But that's it, that will be enough. As both teams decide to disengage. We do see Berserk though going for these grubs. So grubs might be the case here. 1-for-1 trade, but a kill for Vladimir and a kill for the Amumu. With grubs on top. I think this is very Berserk favorite. But I like it. Oblivion, I think this was their first proactive play since yesterday, and it does seem like they did learn from their mistake. A valued lesson it was indeed. Sheepy as well, making his mark there, hitting that E. It looked rougher than what it was in the end. A rough start for Oblivion, let's admit it, come on, let's face it. I mean, everyone's thinking this, but this is the stuff of stories and legends. Can Oblivion still find a way out? They're still fighting for it. We know they still kept fighting yesterday. I'd really like to see if that's the case. Man, Sint on these Qs is just incredible. The Maltese Mad Life. Do you guys remember Mad Life? Oi, oi, oi. Boom, Sinister, another kill. Secured. Oh, look at that! Oh my gosh, man. Sint is just insane with them. He even forces Havoc to flash, and now he's completely diveable. This is rough, guys. I better stop talking, because honestly, anytime I'm saying, can Oblivion get this? Can they turn this around? It just gets rougher and rougher. But hey, someone has to win this game. Let's see. Oh no, you hate to see that for sure. Now, fun fact, Azakana and Sniper were on the same... Ooh, nice flash by Azakana. Look at Azir! Boom! A big kill for Izuku Midoriya, flashes out. And Locke has no way to secure fair... Or does he? Izuku Midoriya lives on 2 health! The flag toss of doom! The swag flag gets him as Locke secures the kill. Wow, wow. What a game it's been so far, guys. A lot of action packed. Izuku Midoriya, Sniper have really turned things up since yesterday, and you can really see that. Even Sheepy is on fire. But yeah, the end result is rough. To be honest, Sint is the biggest problem of this game. If he wasn't here, this game would be 2-3 favoring Oblivion. Just think about that. Just think about that, guys. Alright, so next objective, Dragon, is up, and we have a very, very strong Azir in the mid lane. Do we contest? Let's see. What's Amum? Do we have a Mumu ult? We don't have a Mumu ult. Ooh. Okay. Zerial gets popped. We're kiting back out. It was a bit of a quick kill there onto Gameable. We barely got a chance to see it. Oi, oi, oi. And here's the second dragon for Berserk. So far, Berserk are really happy with this result. They're a newer team, trying to be another Versio here, and we do need more organizations. Alright, sorry to cut that short, but Sint, the GOAT, baits another kill out of Sniper here. This game's looking like it's approaching its end velocity, but if you look at the gold count, guys, we're only, what, 2k ahead. That's it, just 2k. But we have all objectives, and we do have a smolder. Yeah, it's a bit rough. We do see a good CS lead though for Sheepy in the top side. See a slight CS lead in the bot lane, but it might be mitigated soon. Alright. So yep, with turret plating soon falling, we'll soon start seeing a lot of plays around the mid lane, trying to get that mid lane turret. We could even see some plays around top side for the same reasons, just because Herald will be spawning soon, and so will Atakan in the next 5 minutes. Well, more than 5, I hope you know that, right? But I know. 6 minutes, guys, 6 minutes. Alright, it's either Azakana is really good at dodging ultimates as Vladimir, or Oblivion just need to calm down sometimes. Oh, look at Havoc, he's here, he gets the move speed. Ult is popped. Is it enough? It is enough! Havoc drops Azakana, falling to half health. But it's another kill for Oblivion's AD carry. Looking good, guys. What a game it's been so far. Very back and forth. It looks Berserk favored, but you know, the Oblivion are still fighting for it, still looking good and strong. Let's see, guys. We have 4 games today to stream. That's a lot of action for you guys to enjoy. Make sure you've done your pick'ems. For those that don't know what pick'ems are, we have a Discord channel. You can find more in the channel and Twitch description about this channel. And on Discord you can vote for who you think will win ahead of time. The top 5 will be getting 10 euros of RP. Alright. Herald is up, guys. Herald is up. And as Watermore123 in chat is pointing out, Oblivion do have a really strong comp overall. If they can catch Berserk all clumped up, Amumu can ult, Azir can ult, and Zeri can ult. A lot of AoE damage coming out there. We can also see Mordekaiser maybe ulting Jarvan later on, just before fights. That could also be a thing. Alright, Sheepy looking to make his mark. He ults Aspect and he is in the death realm. Both junglers are fighting though. The Amumu ult comes out. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Alright, let's go. Oh! Izuku Midoriya. Flash is burnt. This Azir is cracked though, but he's getting flashed away on. Sadly, Sniper did not anticipate the damage from the Jarvan. And it seems like Azir did fall. Azakana lives barely, and a big fight happening in bot side as well. It also appears to be Berserk favored, as fights across the entire map going in favor of Berserk. Havoc managing to secure the trades though, as he does flash forward to take down Synth. So at 2-4-1 in the top side, 2-4-1 in the bot side. Lot of plays going on, but Herald will be secured for Team Berserk. This does sadly push the gold limit a bit further away. We are currently sitting at around 5k difference. Azakana will take the top turret as well. Most likely he also has the Herald as well. Or not. My apologies. He will not take the top turret. Brickcoon would be... Alright, you got me on that one, buddy. Would it be BRK or would it be BKN or BRN? I don't know. BRKN. Alright. You can't have 4 letters, Jansen. Yes. Yo, this Dragon Soul Point is up next. And Berserk really want it. They've been dominating this game. They don't want to let up. Can we get the glorified fight we need? Or do we need Azir to have at least 1 more or 2 more items? Azir is such a strong champ. Seriously, I don't know if you're seeing these fights. They are so close with Azir. And coming from a back foot position, you really like to see it. Oh, Sinister getting some damage from Gameable. Midoriya gets hooked. There's the engage. Sniper trying to find Lock. There's the lantern from Synth. It does get his jungler to safety. As we can see, Oblivion are still fighting for it. They are still a threat. And that's just all you need sometimes. Mid lane priority though. You kind of need that. Oh, Havoc gets ulted. Gameable drops the ult onto Havoc, but Havoc ease away. A bit of miscommunication there. A lot of miscommunication there, but Berserk know what they want. And they get it. 3-4-0, Dragon on top with mid lane push. Damn, that's almost like my coffee order. And look at Sheepy. Boom! He gets the kill in the top side. Sheepy the man, the mid, the legend. We just need to see more of him in these teamfights perhaps. Yes, Mohne fil cafe indeed. Come to my house, I will make you coffee. Alright. This game's looking fairly one-sided, right? I've been saying that for a while now, but ever hopeful I was assuming we can get a bit more ahead. We're in that 6k gold lead, 3 dragons, grubs, herald, everything on top. 9-0 for Sinister. My gosh, that smolder needs to go down. If we can give the kill up to Havoc, give him even more gold, that's gonna be ideal here. Atakan is up as well. That could be another major objective. Multi-sniper gets the Q. Sheepy connects with his own CC. Here comes Gameable as well to help with the call. Seems like Aspect is going for the execute. There's the stun. Is it enough damage though? Aspect taking them a while to take him down, but it does mean that his team can secure this Atakan freely. And there it is indeed. Atakan secured for the Berserk team. Sheep in the meanwhile enjoying his gold. Continuing to push this turret. We also see the remainder of Oblivion going for a macro play. Trying to get this mid lane turret of themselves for the Atakan. I think it's a worthwhile trade if they can manage it. Oh, Azakana, mamma mia, pizzeria. That's what happens when Vladimir is 12 stacks on Magi's apparently and Storm Surge on top. Yeah. I don't know what to say, guys. I was really hopeful, but when League of Legends games get this far apart, they're a bit tough. Sniper looking for some revenge on his old teammate, and he does get it shut down for Havoc. Sniper, the man, the mid, the legend, the king himself, gets the Q. A lot of myths and legends on Team Oblivion. But they're all indeed men. When do we get our first all-female team? All-female Maltese team. That would be the day. Alright. Sheepy, 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 sheepy. He's gonna play Mordekaiser. Stomp everyone. Let's do it. These top laners have one thing on their minds, okay? And it's disgusting. It's pushing. But yeah, look, man, top laners are such. Sheepy has no idea, right? Oh no, he's for yeah. This is it's rough. It's just at some point, you know, you just don't keep pushing topside. But it seems like for Berserk's you know, rotation to the top here, it seems that Oblivion might be able to get this mid lane turret. Definitely a lot more worth for them to get this turret if they can secure it. But not if Azakana is here to clear the wave. Alright. Well, they're still trying. Look at that. Oh, Gameable! What a dodge. What do you guys think of the Zillion gameable? We've seen some good stunts, some good speed ups. The ults can be maybe better communicated, but that could be equal parts his team's fault than his own. I'm not really sure this tactic by multi-sniper. He likes to not get boots sometimes. I know, I've noticed this even in the last games. From my experience, a jungler needs his boots. We're everywhere, we need to walk around a lot. But yes, an interesting choice to secure his items. I mean, technically he's on par with the 407 Jarvan, if we're talking just strictly items, just no boots. Oh, there it is. Gameable gets his own ult onto him. Lock falling low. They need to kite a bit better than this. Azakana going in. A lot of damage coming out from this Vladimir. The TP from Azir is a bit late to come. But it's there. The damage is out. Look at the damage. Havoc goes in. He can't go out. The Thresh Q lands. A knock up from Lock. Oh, this could have been such a beautiful fight, Oblivion. I really commend you and your spirits. You've done so well compared to the last game, but Berserk have done better. That's simply the best case scenario here, I can say. I think you've played beautifully, much better than yesterday's game, especially considering that your opponents might have been better as well. I don't know. I think Berserk played a really good game today. Same like Lutzu Legends yesterday, but you're looking a lot more organized, Oblivion. Let's see. That's the Hextech Drake as well, one of the better dragons to have. This is a rough one, guys. Baron is up next. I anticipate this game would be over in the next 5 minutes is a long shot, guys, okay? I'm thinking like 2 to 3 minutes if Berserk just strictly go for Baron, strictly push in the top mid lane and just end the game. They could totally dive. They have the Jarvan, they have the Vladimir. Yes, guys, you're hyping up Sint, and I think you're right to hype him up. This Thresh played a godlike game. He always does on Thresh on his Bard. He does a really good job. Berserk here to prove their points. No, the Zillion ult is popped early there. Gameable going down. Not that there was too much he could have done, to be honest, but still, if they were gonna fight it, they would have wanted their Zillion ult. Oh, Azakana going straight for Havoc, and he does get him. The Vladimir ult pops in the end. Look at the damage from Vlad, it's just crazy. 24 stacks on that Magi is insane, insane. You really can't compete with that. Yeah, just play safe, guys. I mean, it's 20 kills ahead. You'd come to expect it, right? 10k ahead for Berserk. GG's, GG's. It was a nice game to watch and cast. I think Berserk did a really good job. I think Oblivion played better than yesterday, so there's that at least. I hope their mental stays strong. They still have some more games to go in this event. And speaking of more games, guys, stay tuned. 7 PM we'll have Berserk against Lutzu Legends, so it's yesterday's winner and today's winner.